days I am at York Bishopgate caravan site on the river. It's called the Riverfront. This is the huge restaurant that they have. It's opened on a Thursday, I think Thursday to Sunday. So I think I might go in there tomorrow. I was seating on the outside with heaters. It looks really lovely. And this is the kids' playground. And the site beyond. This is the entrance as you come down the lane. Bit of car park. And then this is the front of the restaurant. It's called Bosun's, as you can see. But that looks really nice. And I think people come, you know, people visit this apart from going to the caravan park. And then the caravan park is over there. Oops, sorry, it's noisy. I'll try and get my mic on next time. Boats moored at the moment. And then it has pods down here. A cafe that's open when the restaurant isn't open. I imagine those pods are a bit warm at the moment actually. And then you can get boat hire. So these little boats here are the ones that you can hire. And then that, I'll walk up to it a bit further, but that brown boat that you can see there is called the Ark, and I think you can hire that. That would be lovely. This would be an amazing site for my family. 2 caravans including Petra and Neil's, my motorhome, and then Nikki and Si and the kids in there. Lovely. So you can get the river bus from here, and then this is the Ark, and I'm just going to whiz on it because I think there's somebody in it at the moment. So this is where I'm staying. I have to say it's really lovely, really well kept. It's not huge. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of for caravans and motorhomes. There's Poppy, and then it's got some little huts. The toilet block's up there. It's got a laundry, but I'll take you over there later. I'm gonna go and get lunch now. Actually, I've just had a strawberry ice cream, so I need to eat some proper food. Just been for half a cider at the local pub. There's some beautiful buildings in this village. And then I've come across this folly, I would imagine it is. It's near Bishopthorpe. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. However, it's where the Bishop of York lives, and it is through there. So I'm just coming down this lane here, and I think it takes me out on the riverbank back to the caravan site. So just having a bit of an explore. Our country is lovely, isn't it, when you get good weather. Bishopthorpe Hall was it called? Oh, there we go, we'll get a sight of it just up here. The side of it anyway. Huge place. You can't really see it. Got this St George's flag on the top. And then yeah, back down here and along there to the campsite. Oh, look at that. Looking out onto the river, that must be fabulous. Lovely place. So I thought I'd show you what I do when I'm cooking my little meals here. So I'm going to do roast potatoes. I'm not very hungry, so probably 2 will be enough. They're only tiny, I know, but No, I'll do another one just in case. So I'm doing roast potatoes, so I'm just going to parboil them, and then they're going to go in the air fryer, which I nearly wasn't able to use because I did a stupid thing. So when I hooked up to the electric hookup, my lights were working and I thought the fridge was on, and then I came to plug in, I needed to recharge something, so I plugged it in and it wasn't working, and I thought, oh no, I'll just put this in here. I thought, so have I blown the fuse in the van? So I had a look, and I didn't know what I was looking at. I found the fuse box, so I'm quite chuffed with that. I knew to find the fuse box, and then yeah, I didn't know what they meant. So I put a post on my new venture motorhome owners and asked there if anybody could help me, and actually it was from a reply from one of those guys, because he said that the lights work on 12 volt, but the sockets work on 240, and I thought, So then I had a look at my fridge, and my fridge light wasn't on. So it's had ice packs in it, so everything's been cold, but the fridge wasn't working, and I thought it's been working all day. Anyway, I went out to the EHU stand, flicked it up and down so it was on, and then I realised that there was a dial that I hadn't turned, like a push button thing that I hadn't turned. So when I turned that, yeah, everything was on. So we're all good now. I can use my air fryer. So I'm going to do those. Just going to get those parboiled, and then those veggies that I've just bought, easy bag from Tesco, and then the chicken. I've got a chicken portion, and I am going to cut it in half, butterfly it, and then my favourite cheese is Cambozola, so I'm going to put some slices of Cambozola in it and hope that they don't all melt away. Anyway, I am going to let these parboil, and I'll come back to you either when it's all done or when I'm still doing a bit more prep. So this is what I'm doing with the cheese and the chicken. I've kind of like split it a bit, but so I'm going to wrap it up into a parcel and hope that it doesn't all just disintegrate, and if it does, it'll be a nice sauce. So they're going to go in the air dryer. I'm going to preheat it for a bit, put them in for about 20-25 minutes, and then check that the chicken's cooked, and then open it up. Just going to sprinkle the potatoes with basil oil. Need to give it a shake. Oh, that's not tight. And then these veggies are going to go in the same water. I won't put them on yet though, because they won't be ready. And put this in the air fryer. I've got a tiny little air fryer, perfect for just me. That's where Pooch is at the moment. Happy on there with a little bunny that I got from the Pink Pig Farm, New York, when I went with Laura and Sammy. So I'm going to wait for that to do, get my washing up done, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So this is how we roll in the evening. He will stay there for a little bit. I think he'll probably move. That stays on there. That's all my bedding. That stays there during the day. and then of course I'll get it out here. I didn't bring the bike with me today. I was going to, but it said it was windy, and it has actually been quite windy. So yeah, I thought no, I'll not do that, I'll just sit and read. So in my little home, it's really cozy, I love it. So glad I actually bought another one. Yeah, I don't, you know, I just love being able to get away, and it's so handy keeping it on the drive, and it's smaller than the other one. Oh, and I got a new car as well. I've got a Toyota Yaris hybrid, and I'm loving that. I've had that about 2 weeks, but I'm loving that as well. I will see if I can give you a bit of a what the fight looks like. Over there's one of the shepherd huts. Yeah. I'll give you a better look tomorrow. No, I think I've already done one. Yeah, I have. Just so you'll know what the front of it looks like anyway. Morning everyone. I've had a nice long walk down the riverbank, and then I'm just coming to, will it be the Pennine Trail? Potentially. Anyway, this bridge that I'm coming to up here with the sculpture on, I've seen this bridge before, so I'm going to go up there, go along it that way, and then it brings you out to Bishopthorpe again. Then walk along the road that way and back to the camp. It's a really lovely walk, really lovely day. Listening to the birds, capturing them on my Merlin app. I love that app. Yeah. Peaceful English countryside at its best. This is the children's play area, obviously. Another shot of the restaurant, and then this is the seating area with the pod over there and pods at the front for the cafe. So this is the Bosun's restaurant. I've come here for lunch. It's very nice. Pricey if you're going for a meal, but I've got no doubt it's going to be worth it. Benj sat like a good boy. And I love how they serve the water. So these are steps up to the toilet block, which is there, and if you need a ramp to get up, there's one over there that follows around here and then up to here. And then that is the chemical grey waste recycling, and then that's the drive over. Yeah. These are the shepherd huts that I mentioned earlier that you can rent, so they'd be nice to stop in as well. That's it, we're on our way. I don't know if this video will show properly because it's wobbling a bit, but this is the ground. I've just emptied the water, emptied the toilet, and then showing you the way out and up the track. This is the row I was on. Just there. These are the pods, of course. I loved that site. I'll be back. Yeah, it's gonna get a 9 or even a 10 from me. I looked on the Pitch Up website this morning and somebody had only given it a 4. I can't believe that. That's really a seasoned traveller apparently. But anyway, yeah, I loved it. I loved the site. I thought it was neat. This is the setup I have for my little pooch. So because these windows are so big and there's no shade and there's no AC in this van, I have a kid's umbrella, a little fan, and then hopefully that keeps him cool. He's been fine on the way back from York, so happy days.